What's up, DC Nation? Welcome back to another video, and today I'll be reacting to and reviewing episode 6 of season 7 of The Flash. Yep, The Flash. We're back into this. It's been kind of busy for me in general, doing this channel, doing my new anime channel. For you guys that haven't checked that out, I'll link down below in the description if you're an anime fan. Dragon Ball, Attack on Titan, One Piece, all sorts of anime content. But for this channel, it's been a lot of comics, some reactions, but just a lot of stuff going on. So I haven't had time to catch up on The Flash, and we're doing that now. I'm excited to get into it. All we really need to recap is that, okay, Barry has his speed back, but now there's these different forces. And it's pretty much like adaptation of the Force Quest from Joshua Williamson's Flash run. We have the Strength Force, the Sage Force, which showed up last episode. We also have the Speed Force, obviously. But the Speed Force got wrecked, guys. We saw the Speed Force show up last episode as Nora Allen, and she ain't looking that good. Or the Speed Force ain't looking that good. But one force that we haven't seen yet is the Still Force. So I'm wondering if that'll show up in this episode. I'm guessing not, because this episode is called The One with the 90s, and it's be focused on Cisco and Chester going back to the 90s. So I'm guessing this could be a really filler type episode, not a big plot heavy episode, which I'm fine with. Flash, sometimes when they have their filler episodes, or it's not integrated with the overarching season plot, it can be amazing. Example of that being Into the Flash Time, I think it's called it's just called Into Flash Time, from season 4, where it was just a one-off episode, but it's one of my favorite episodes from the show. So maybe this will be just like that, or maybe it'll actually tie directly into the plot, or it'll just be a filler episode that's not that good. We're about to find out, but yeah guys, enough of this intro. Your latest reaction to The Flash starts now. What the heck?
Yeah, just some guy cosplaying. What's he doing now? I don't know, must be some sort of...
What the heck is this? What?
World?
What is that? A dinosaur? What is a dinosaur doing? What? Okay. That's a way to start out an episode. Still, I like the intro. The intro always gets me hyped. Let's go.
I think it's to feed. That's why I had to find Barry Allen.
It's kind of weird seeing the Speed Force just talking in the lab, Star Labs. I don't think we've seen that before.
Figure out a way to keep you safe. Somehow.
So we could build them as we go.
So let's do this, baby. Cause Team Chess goes on.
Okay. I actually really like Chester and Cisco's interactions.
Hey! What's all this? Norva finally brought the rest of my stuff over from one of Aminet's stash houses. I was gonna throw everything away, but then news struck. Oh, wow.
I can vibe to it. It's actually good. It's like old school rap.
Huh. Much better. You know, Art should...
Or maybe it worked. Whoa. Oh, they're going back in time. That's right. They're going back to the 90s. Or not.
Okay. What was that? Now we can find a phone and call Star Labs before...
Tell me you're seeing what I'm seeing.
Does it have anything to do with Space Jam being back in stock?
At that
Blockbuster, bro.
Yeah. And guess
1998.
that store back there that got torn down when I was in high school.
I think we just timed.
Yep, you did.
Really? So Tonight we're gonna party like it's 1998.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I'd get excited too. If I time traveled, that'd be dope.
All right, then we just sneak in. Simple.
We gotta blend in.
Well, what you...
We gotta kick it out.
Oh, no. Here we go. Let's go. Dude, Cisco. Their look is just a total vibe. Total. Okay, I know this song, but this is how you do it. Like, everybody knows that song.
See if anybody has any diabolical plans to alter the future. Yes. And then we check the sensor. If it spikes.
You know, I could get used to this. Them just hanging out in the 90s.
It's for the yearbook.
Yeah. Future Falcon forecast section.
What's the question again?
Where do you see yourself in 23 years?
In 23 years.
Totally dead.
Okay.
But I'm the bomb. I'm gonna kill in the future. Blowing all them rap minds, you'll be needing a suture.
Dead inside from slaving away at a thankless job.
Man. What?
Nice. Jobs are bad.
That'll be all.
Yeah, keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, you got it, boy. Blowing all them rap minds, you'll be needing a suture. Boom. And that's my Falcon forecast. It's Reggie Q, I'm out the pass.
He drops the mic, bros. Poor guy. They're telling him his stuff is good, but it ain't.
Carry the 2.
No, you don't carry the 2.
Hey, dog, check it out. Parents got it for me. Said they want the NFL to be able to hit me up anytime. It's hella cool, right? Yeah. Nice, Dion.
Yeah, man.
You know, in the future, I want to be just like Dion.
Okay.
Say championship tomorrow. Yo, okay, swivel. Time to bounce.
Nothing?
Well, that's not him.
Wait, is it him? Wait, is it? Okay.
Wait till those dumb jocks see what the future has in store for them.
The odds that he says that.
Yo, Parker, right? Listen, do you have a couple minutes to spare so we can ask you a few questions?
Who are you?
Oh, we're students.
Students.
Just like you.
Yeah, you guys talk like my
Yeah.
Parker, come on. Don't be whack, all right? We are 17.
I'm 16.
We love the real world. We like Beanie Babies and the Matrix?
Matrix is not...
The Matrix hasn't come out yet.
Ah, shoot. See, I had a feeling. Wait a second.
Yeah.
This isn't right. You gotta help me, please. We're trapped in the same game. No, wait. It knows that.
Wait, what?
It's gonna start over. Oh, God.
Oh. So it wasn't him. Dude, I like how they mentioned the Matrix. Like, that's cool.
You alright, dude?
Why did it start over again?
Where am I? Did you take my headgear?
Dude, it's me, Chester.
No, I don't know you. Stranger danger.
Why is he acting like a kid?
Cisco? How old are you?
You're 7, you predator.
What?
Because you still think it's 1998.
Oh, so his mind. Okay, that's interesting.
I don't want to get in your bed. I'm not trying to hurt you. Listen.
Associated with the blanket.
And what kind of comfort is that?
Like being hugged by warm, loving arms. His mother made it for him. He doesn't really talk about her much, so.
Ooh.
Not even with you?
You have the look of his
We
mother.
were so close. Being reminded of what happened, he's forced to think about that night. The violence of it all, it stays with him.
Wait, does the
I wish
Speed
I
Force
could
not
keep
know
it,
that
but
its
I can't.
look is Barry's mother? Ah! Wow, okay, I actually thought it knew that. I thought it already knew that. Not...
So, girl, you still fine.
Stop flirting with the calculators. We've got a problem.
Look, my pops was a very smart guy who traveled all the time trying to get rich off of his latest invention, so he never had time for me. He was always, sorry, son, I don't believe in quit.
So...
Look, whatever happened,
Tomorrow, my dad dies
What?
in a car accident on his way to some big meeting in Coast City.
Coast City.
Today's the last day I see him alive.
Huh. So... Is he the one doing the loop?
I'm sorry. That's heavy for anyone, let alone a kid. What if you're here for a reason?
Yeah.
This could be your chance to talk to your
Yeah.
dad.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm good with that, dude. I can't save his life. That would just reset the time loop.
Come on, Chester,
No,
it's just...
gotta stay firm. Keep doing my thing.
Can I help you, kid?
Me? Yeah. I'd like to buy your X76 converter.
What makes you think I have one, Mr.
Boyega.
Boyega?
John Boyega.
John.
The clerk at the tech shop said that you bought the last one, and they don't get another shipment for a week, so...
Look, I'd like to help you. But I need this X76 power converter, too.
Need it for some important invention, right?
Nope. Throwing it away. My son, Chester, is working on a project. I've looked at his plans. 2 days from now, he's gonna need that part. But I'll be back on the road by then. I'm throwing it away now so that he can find it later,
Huh.
when he needs it. Do you have kids, Mr. Boyega? If you do someday, you'll understand.
Wow.
Wait, so why not just give it to him?
It's my way of teaching him to be resourceful and a problem solver.
Huh.
It's kind of brilliant.
I know. Plus, he gets the joy of learning to see treasure where other people see trash.
Do you do this kind of thing a lot for him?
Everything I do is for him. He's the reason I get out of bed in the morning.
Damn.
But don't you ever resent having to work so hard 24/7?
I'm the boy's father. But Chester's worth any sacrifice I have to make.
Wow.
Besides, when it comes to him, I don't believe in quitting.
So
Damn.
you don't
That's...
work more than your son.
It's hitting me, guys. That's actually really good.
I'm just a man, Trying to do the right thing. Make my son proud.
Take that in, Chester. Just hug him. Just hug him.
Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah. It's not weird for him.
Sorry, it's pretty inspiring. And I hope I can be a great dad too someday.
Yeah.
Something tells me you will be. Still not selling you that part, though.
You're gonna have to take it.
But if you really need one, I think I have an idea.
Yeah.
Hold that.
Cisco, my pops is pretty cool, man.
Yeah? Sounds like it.
Just really glad we had a day to hang out.
That's awesome.
Made me realize that my pops isn't just smart. Dude's a genius.
Yeah, he is a genius.
Check it. Pops and I built it together.
Wow. You know what this means? Now we can disrupt the temporal ice.
They get changed up.
Home. Yes. Yo, nerds. Been looking for you.
Whoa.
Hey, yo, Dion. We were just going to thinking of going.
What's wrong with Dion?
You ever seen Space Jam? 4 times, man.
Oh man, it's so good.
Now it's time to kick you wannabe Urkels to the curb. Cause whoever you two are,
Whoa. So he's the one. That makes sense.
this is my time. And you two gotta go. Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. I like how he talks.
My bad.
What the heck?
Can somebody please tell me what
Why is Caitlyn looking like that?
my city?
There are geothermic isotopes all over the city, which means we know it's one of the forces. We're just trying to figure out which one. This used to be a tablet.
And then there's Iris, bro. Oh. But why is there dinosaurs, though? There's not dinosaurs in the 90s. That don't make sense. Okay, he looks dope, though. That's a dope look.
Get out of here. He's too powerful. We can't fight him on our own. Come on.
Bro, imagine just walking and seeing a dinosaur show up out of nowhere.
Look, I know it's easy.
Okay.
Future's on me.
Yeah, there we go. Chester saved the day.
I get to figure out what it looks like. So I get to decide what happens from now on. Not just for me, but for everyone.
Whoa, slow down there. That's not what we were going with.
Time to bounce.
I don't think they won. Like, that's more like one of those things like they won the battle but lost the war. Like that type of thing. Like, yeah, they saved Central City, but
Force, which I guess would make Fuerza the strongest.
there we go.
And that would make Psych
Sage.
Sage Force.
Boom. Speed, Sage, Strength, and Still.
If this new force is more powerful than me, then how did you defeat him, Cisco?
I didn't defeat him. Chester P did.
I got lucky. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the going mano a mano with big bats to Flash, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Camilla. We're supposed to meet up at Jitters.
I wanted to see Barry like in a 90s version. Like, that would be cool.
Still down?
Nah, I actually have an errand to run. But bring a brother back a Barbacino?
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't get lucky, right? What you did out there, I'm proud of you.
Yeah. I guess I'm just a man trying to do the right thing. Make my pops proud.
Yeah. I like that handshake.
I'm trying to get this coffee and a cronut.
Come on.
Barry. That'd be weird. Like, I'm still like so skeptical of Nora. And that was your latest reaction to The Flash. And this episode, I actually thought was really good. It was actually pretty solid. Like, yeah, it was actually a plot-heavy episode, now I think about it. Before I watched the episode, I thought it was going to be a very filler-type episode, but it was actually very plot-heavy. We finally got the Still Force involved. Like, we had that new character, Dion, which... he was kind of generic. He was just a random guy. We didn't really find out that much about him. Or maybe I missed something. But he just seemed like a guy who, he had a bad future, so he wanted to change his past. But by the end of the episode, you realize, he has a lot of power, the Still Force, and that's not good. So he's be causing more trouble in the coming episodes. But that's pretty much it. Like, we found out about the Still Force. And finally, Team Flash is like, okay, we have the forces we need to take down. The Strength Force, the Sage Force, and the Still Force. And then the Speed Force, Nora, she's just chilling with them. So they don't gotta worry about her. Well, actually, for now they don't, but I got a theory, alright? I got a theory I want to put out there about that. But let's first talk about Chester and Cisco, because they're in the 90s. They dealt with the whole Still Force thing, but most of that whole conflict, it wasn't really about the Still Force. Like, yeah, by the end it was that, Dion used the Still Force to kinda mess with time, but throughout the entire episode, it was just Chester and Cisco just hanging out in the 90s, and I thought it was really cool. Like, it wasn't like too typical. Like, sometimes when they do the whole flashback to the 90s in certain shows, it can be kind of generic and boring, but I actually really liked it in this episode. But what I really think made this episode strong was Chester, which you're probably surprised to hear me say that, because I've been kind of not caring for Chester's character for a while now. Like, he's been an alright character on the show, but I never really liked his character as much. I was kind of like, okay, he's new member of Team Flash, but I didn't really connect with this character. But this episode, I actually really liked him. Seeing him, he's back in town with Cisco, his interactions with Cisco are amazing, but then we got his whole storyline with his father, how his father died, and it was revealed that his father was actually trying to help him out, and that was really good. Like, how that story was written, and how we got a lot of great emotional moments, and it really actually developed Chester as a character. We got a lot of character development in him. And the actor, I forgot the actor's name, I'm sorry guys, forgot Chester's actor's name, but he did a great job. Like, he was fun in certain sequences, he matched Cisco's energy, but when it was time to get emotional, and when it was time to actually show his acting, like his real acting, like an emotional moment, he delivered. He did a great job. And at the end, seeing Chester be like, I'm gonna finish where my father started, and he has a goal now, that's great. Like, it makes Chester's character important and gives him a reason to be on the show. I like that. The best thing it did was making Chester a better character and making me connect with this character. So yeah, that was great. And the whole 90s thing overall was cool. Now, the dinosaur didn't make that much sense. I didn't know if it was, since Dion was messing with time, he was bringing back a bunch of things through time. But if that was the case, why didn't we see, like, Egyptians? I'm just thinking of stuff right now. Like, random things. Maybe some soldiers from World War I, or just more things from the past. All we saw was a Spartan, or no, was that a Spartan? I don't know. We saw, like, maybe it was Alexander the Great, or a Spartan. We saw a plane crash, and we saw a dinosaur. I didn't really care about what we actually saw. that was showing up like throughout time. That actually felt kind of generic. But other than that, I do like the other 90s references, like The Matrix and the other songs, but let's talk about some other things other than the main plot. We have subplot with Iris and Nora. And the big thing about that is that Nora, or the Speed Force, actually finally figured out that the form that the Speed Force is in, or the form that it's in, is the form of Barry's dead mom, Nora. And I actually thought the Speed Force already knew that. Like, the fact that it's just finding out about that now, like, the Speed Force is probably like, oh, I get it now. I get why freaking Barry went back in time and did Flashpoint way back in season 2 finale, yeah. And then season 3, like, the beginning dealt with that whole fallout. But imagine if the Speed Force kept showing up. Well, actually, what? Okay, that doesn't make sense. Because if we go back to the runaway dinosaur, didn't the Speed Force look like Barry's mom to interact with him, to get him back into that, like, mindset to take down Zoom? So yeah, that don't make that much sense. I feel like the showrunner Eric Wallace here kind of retconned a few things, like, don't forget about that. I'm the new showrunner, so I'm gonna act like the Speed Force never knew this. Which the moment was really good, and I liked the whole thing with the Speed Force and Iris, and at the end where Barry's like, oh, you're staying at our place, and he's skeptical, but also he's fine with it. Like, that was good, but I don't think it makes sense with the Flash TV mythology. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't really connect. Now, you guys tell me your thoughts on that down below. Do you agree with me? Like, as I remember, the Runaway Dinosaur, that episode, the Speed Force was in the form of Nora to connect with Barry. Like, it knew. It wasn't like, oh, this is just the form I'm hanging out in. No, like, it was doing that for a reason. So, doesn't really work. Now, my big theory about Nora, I think the Speed Force is actually the villain. I think the Speed Force caused a lot of trouble, and the whole thing in the Force Quest is that each force is going, like, pretty much going against each other, because there could be only one force. So what if the Speed Force started this all when it got birthed again by, like, Iris in episode 1 of the well, not episode 1, episode 3 of the season, you know, like the original season 6 finale, when you had all the forces go in the sky. Maybe the Speed Force wanted this to happen so it could destroy the other forces, take their powers, and become stronger. That actually be a really interesting twist. I barely doubt they'll do that, but that's my theory for right now. Because so far, like the Strength Force, the Sage Force, and even the Still Force, yes, they are villains, but they all have their motives. It's not like they're just being a flat-out villain. Like, they all have their reason to do that stuff, right? Still, the ending, interesting. I like how they did that. Barry was not in the episode at all. This is just one of the episodes that they're like, hey, Greg Gustin, take a break. That's all that was. Even though I wish we saw a 90s version of Barry, that would have been dope. I like the 90s version of Iris. Looked pretty good. Caitlin and Killer Frost looked cool. Joe looked great with, like, the hat. That was good. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about the episodes, guys. It was a plot-heavy episode. Like, actually, one of the most plot-heavy episodes of this season thus far. But it moved at a good pace. It was fun, but not like an amazing episode, but good enough that I enjoyed it. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I recommend it, guys. Check it out if you haven't yet. So if you're checking out this video, you probably already watched it. So if you have, comment down below your thoughts on this episode. What would you rate from 1 to 10? And yeah, guys, if you liked the video, give a big thumbs up. New channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my next reaction and review of The Flash. But yeah, thanks for watching, and peace out.